Hello, beautifuls. Welcome. This is an emotional freedom technique or tapping for the Worthiness Revolution, my signature program. This is for our module 2. This is about how we can release our anxiety through emotional freedom technique. So, a little bit about emotional freedom technique. It is a process that uses acupressure for releasing stuck energetic blocks within our body. So, this is based on Chinese medicine. There are meridians throughout our body that have specific channels directed to certain things like lung, kidney, large intestine, all of those beautiful pieces that are in sync and in flow in our bodies under healthy, normal, vital stasis, if you will. And when we experience a trauma or an emotional shock within our bodies, that we stop, we freeze. A lot of the time, we take an inhalation and we pull our bodies physically in and we stop breathing. And so that stops the energy flow. And when we keep that energy stuck and it stops flowing, then we end up dealing with all sorts of physical ailments within our body, sometimes also mental and emotional blockages as well. So, our minds and our bodies are very closely in tune. And so, this is like another form of somatic practice, so the mind body connection practice to help you achieve a flow through your body. So, acupressure is the tapping piece of this, and so here is the practice. This is the way or the pattern that we follow for the EFT, and this is tapping at the top of the head here, just above your eyebrows. You can do one side or the other, two fingers, one side or the other, underneath the eye, on either side, here, underneath our nose, in the little divot of our chin, and along the collarbone. So you might want to find kind of like a little bit of a softer point right in there. And so tapping, see if you can see how quickly this happens. That's about the speed that you want to go, and then land in somewhere in between your upper and your lower bra line underneath your armpit. So you can maybe find a little bit of a tender spot. So you're tapping in there too. And so we want to do firm tapping, but we don't want it to be painful. And we typically start with what's the karate chop. But once we get that karate chop baseline set, then we go through head, just above the eye, can find a little bit of a tender spot. Some go in a little bit. I like to go just kind of on the outside of my eyebrow here, or the inside of my eyebrow, on the side, just underneath the eye, here, 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 on either side, or you can do both, and on either side underneath the armpit. So that is the cycle that we do for the EFT, the emotional freedom technique. And so for this one, again, this is about dealing with anxiety, which can come from stress. And so this prevents us from feeling unsafe in our bodies. So whenever we're going into a situation that perhaps we are nervous about, anxious about, or stepping into something new and unusual, going outside of our comfort zones, if you will, that can create or activate the stress hormone or the stress response system in our body, where we automatically go into what's called a fight, flight, freeze. Another one is fawn, which is where the fight and flight and freeze are pretty well known. The fawning is basically people pleasing and just making sure that we're safe and making sure that the other person is their needs are taken care of so that we can feel safe. So this EFT is about how we can get safe within our bodies. So again, managing stress, managing um, unusual places or things that are not typical to us, trying anything new or learning something different. Okay, so it just will help you land in your body and feel safer. So just take a deep breath in through the nose, feel the rib cage expanding, and then a sigh on the exhalation. And another one in. Sigh. And another one. Just feel this one all the way from the top of your throat, all the way down into your hips. Just breathe in slow and deep. And then a nice sigh in the exhalation. You can almost feel your whole body collapsing. And so, one of the first things what we want to do in this emotional freedom technique is getting a baseline for where you are in terms of not feeling safe in your body, or feeling stressed out, or feeling anxious, or feeling fearful. They all kind of flow into each other. And those feelings of stress, fear, anxiety just makes us not feel comfortable within our bodies a lot of the time. And so this is about taking a scale of 1, which means not at all feeling stressed, overwhelmed, anxious, nervous, whatever that is, feeling unsafe in our body. And then 10 would be like, holy cow, I'm jumping out of my skin. I'm sweating right now. And I'm looking for a safe place to hide. Okay. Or you're ready to take off. So if it's 10, you may not be sitting here. That's just a joke. But if it's a higher number, we want to, at the end of this emotional freedom tapping, is we want you to have a lower number. So basically, if you start out at 9, 8, then you want to drop to 7, 6, whatever that is for you. Okay. So just sit here for a moment. If you want to close your eyes just to tune into your body, give yourself a rating. Okay. And so what we want to do is do a setup statement. The setup statement helps us tune into our bodies and connect the anxiety, the overwhelm that we are feeling. So the statement is, and you can repeat after me, even though I'm feeling overwhelmed, stressed, anxious in this moment, I love and accept myself totally and completely. And yes, you may not believe it, but we're working towards that. Okay. So this gets us into our bodies and activating energy. Even though I'm feeling freaked out right now, I can still love and accept myself completely. And even though I want to run, even though I want to hide, I'm here for myself and loving myself and accepting myself completely. Okay. And now we're going to begin. This stress that is going on in my life right now just feels so overwhelming. And when I feel overwhelmed, I want to run, or you can say I want to hide, or whatever it is that you feel. And this feels really unsafe for me right now. And I just really hate this feeling. I'm having a hard time settling. I'm having a hard time sleeping. It's impacting me, and I feel like I can't breathe. I'm feeling like it is too much to handle right now. I just feel really anxious and sweaty in my body. I'm feeling tense and feel that tenseness on my chest, or wherever it is in your body that you feel it. I'm having a hard time slowing my brain down. I'm having a hard time slowing down these thoughts. And it feels really scary sometimes. I'm not eating well. I wake up in the middle of the night. I have a hard time falling asleep. And it makes me feel stressed out about everything. It feels like I can't handle it all. There's just too much to keep track of. There's too much going on. And I'm feeling angry. And I'm trying to control as much as I can. And it feels completely out of control. And my heart is racing. And I just can't seem to calm myself down. I want to calm myself down, but it just keeps spinning. It feels out of control in some ways. I just wish I could catch a breath. wish I could catch a break. I wish things would just slow down. And I wish I could find some peace. I want the mind spinning to stop. I want the overwhelm to stop. And I feel good when I'm releasing, when I tap. In fact, it feels like I'm starting to switch already. So take a breath in here. We've done a few rounds already. See where you're at. We're going to move into the positive reframing now. I'm starting to feel a shift. It feels lighter in my chest. I feel some softening in my shoulders where I normally carry the stress and overwhelm. I'm starting to feel like I'm not crunching in anymore. I'm feeling like I can have some space in my body. I can feel my heart rate slowing down. I'm noticing my breathing slowing down. I'm starting to feel safe in my body. The thoughts are starting to slow down. I'm feeling in tune with my breath, feeling much more relaxed. I'm feeling that peacefulness is starting to move into my body. It feels a lot calmer. My nervous system doesn't seem hijacked anymore. I can see that things are starting to shift, feeling positive. I love when I can do these sessions and it starts to feel better for me. I love taking control of my thoughts. I love taking control of my feelings. I love being able to find something that supports me because EFT really supports me. I love feeling calmer. I love feeling safer. Oh, I'm starting to feel better. I feel calm. I feel peaceful. My breathing is much more relaxed. My body feels relaxed. I feel relaxed. I feel easy. Things just feel easy. Things feel much more calmer. Feel peaceful. My body feels peaceful. My breathing is slower. I feel safe in my body. I feel safe in my body. I feel safe in my body. The calmness is starting to flow over me. Calmness is flowing through me. Calmness is flowing through me. Calmness is flowing through me. I feel peaceful. I feel peaceful. I feel peaceful. I feel peaceful. And now take a nice deep breath in. Hold it. And then sigh it out. Take another breath in. Feel that peace and then just send it down all the way to your tippy toes with the exhalation. Breathe in again and send that calm, peaceful sensation all the way down your back to your buttocks and your feet. And sigh and flow it down and just bring some peace and calm to your body. And feel the breath sending the peaceful, calm sensation down your arms, your upper body, through your hips, down to your knees, down to your ankles, through your heels, and just grounding it into the earth and just being present. Giving yourself thanks and gratitude and appreciation for hopping on this quick EFT practice, for letting go of the stress and the overwhelm, just to be present and feel safe in your body. Knowing that you have the power to heal yourself, knowing that you have the power to bring peace and calm into your day, and just be peaceful. And now go back to that rating scale that we had at the very beginning. So this is just to determine our intensity. See where you're at right now on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being over the top, anxious, overwhelmed, unsafe, 1 being totally calm, peaceful, and relaxed, total zen. Okay, so wherever you are right now. Okay, and then compare if that number is lower for you, if that feels better. And if it feels better, great. Celebrate that. That's awesome. And if it doesn't feel that much better, you can do this video yet again. So if you like the video, please let me know by liking, drop a comment for me. Let me know if this was helpful for you, and I will be delighted to post some more EFT practices for you. Thank you. Have a relaxing, peaceful day.